back, cum sluts. How you doing?
Oh wow, that was so fast.
So fast.
How did you?
Fast. That was the fastest shift change I've ever had in my life.
Who needs a fucking break when you could just be like ba 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 ba
Scoop
ba
this,
ba
scoop it
ba
up,
ba
ba,
ba sha ba ba. Wait. We're waiting.
Dude.
We're waiting. We're still waiting. We're just doing
Twist his
fucking.
dick.
We're doing air dashes
Give him
right
the
now.
old dick
What do they call this
twist.
game? High jump. No. Fucking ba 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 ba.
Dude, I high jumped one time. I never got sober.
Damn, dude, you're passing everything. Blech. Good job. You killed Yamcha.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. I've never been in a fight, guys. Like, I've never had that ever come up to me, ever. I don't know why. But no one's ever tried to threaten me in that sense.
False.
Ever.
At your one old job, I remember that you told me the guy tried to fight you.
What old job? Which one?
The packaging one. Because I saw you the same night. You're like, this asshole tried to fight me. I was
Yeah,
like,
but I
what?
don't think he was serious in that sense.
I couldn't imagine you in a fight. You're too...
Nice.
Yeah, you're too, like, very peaceful. Like, you really don't have a lot of aggression.
No,
and
not really.
Any point in your life that I've known you, because I've known you at a few different points in your life, I've never got that vibe for you, like, from you.
The guy he's talking about, he literally grabbed me by my shirt, pushed me up against a fence, and like was like shaking me down in a sense, right? But like I was just took
And
it,
you were
and
like,
I
"Ooh, Daddy, harder."
I just laughed at him, and I was just like, "Hi, you're fucking funny, dude." And he let go of me, and that was the end of that. Like that was my fight, you know. So like, I don't fucking know, dude. I'll fucking know.
No.
He's leaving out the part where he
See-
put his finger in his butt cheeks.
You're not wrong.
Right.
Right,
That's how they solve the problem. They were just
Crikey.
like, "Hey, mate, you seem a little stressed. No, just brow to brow. Put my finger in your asshole."
Who's he talking to? Guys, he's talking to his imaginary friend.
Guys, he was one of those guys who are like, oh, you're fucking gay. You act like you're gay all the time. Fuck you. You know, he's one of those homophobes. When I definitely wasn't gay,
Dude,
right?
he definitely needed to be anally milked.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 110%.
That's exactly what I needed, right?
He's just mad because
He needed
like,
a bromance.
he thought about a dude once, or like saw a dude and thought he was pretty in a porno. And was just
Yeah.
like, I have to suppress this immediately. My dad would never understand.
Yeah, exactly.
Dad would never
Me and him
understand.
had a lot in common too. Besides that, like me and him, like were pretty like on
Yeah,
the
so
same
like
wavelength.
you guys were like
know?
chill, but he like hated the fact that you acted weird. He had to know your sexual orientation, otherwise he couldn't be friends.
Exactly. And at the time, I had a fucking girlfriend that
Here
would
you
come
go,
and
Eric.
fucking pretty much pick me up from work in a sense, you know. So like it was really fucking weird how he was like, "You're fucking gay," and yet my girlfriend's coming over every fucking night to take me back to my house. You know what I'm saying? It was kind
Having
of
your
funky.
girlfriend come and pick you up and possibly suck your dick when you get home.
Yeah, she fucking did. On the way home, she'd blow me in the fucking car. Like,
Gay?
I'd fucking show him videos right now. If I could come
Dude,
fucking see that guy,
literally
I totally
the
would.
fucking definition of gay.
Yeah, apparently, dude. Get my dick sucked by my girlfriend, dude. 100% gay. You right.
Hot gay.
Dude, gayest thing I ever did.
So, question.
Have a girlfriend.
Yes.
You're right.
Cody,
What?
when I first met you, you used to tell me that your one door, or Adam used to tell me, I'm sorry, that one room in your house was extremely haunted.
One
Oh,
room
yeah.
in my house was extremely haunted.
Let's talk about that. Tell me about that. So how was it living in an almost poltergeist, from what I was told?
No, it wasn't really like a poltergeist. Basically, what happened is we did a Ouija board, and
Why?
well,
it's fun.
I've done a bunch of I've done a bunch of Ouija boards and a bunch of
The
different
Ouija
places.
boards, dude. They're fun.
Awacha. Go on.
But
Awacha.
yeah. So that was like a big like thing we did for a long time. Was we just do them like everywhere and like just do the dumbest shit. And like we'd like provoke people and like crazy shit would happen. Like I fully believe like in a different dimension or like spirits or whatever, because like I've seen some crazies, like legit.
Yeah.
Like, that you can't make it up. Like I have witnesses. I have people that like saw the exact same shit I did. If y'all are ever ballsy enough, I guarantee you I can get fucking. It always happens. I've never done. I literally. They say you need more than one person. I've done a Ouija board by myself. I have.
Ooh.
You
That
can't.
sounds spoopy.
You can't.
Get
Especially-
spoopy quick, dude.
If you do Ouija boards like often,
Yeah.
and then you get them really like strong, and then you do one by yourself, you can literally sit there and have a conversation by yourself with someone else.
Yeah, I'm
Spoopy.
good. Why would you want to do that?
Get spoopy quick. That's
Somebody
why.
else who's not there and you can't see, but they're like, I've done it.
Get spoopy quick.
So, do you believe Ouija boards are actually real then?
I believe Ouija board, like, it's not anything about the Ouija board. It's a way to communicate. If you
Do you think you need to keep your hand on the little dial when you're talking to him?
That's what. There's something about the energy, like, thing. It's a lot of gray area. Like, it's not something that can be like, yeah, I totally believe. I can just tell you it works. Like, whatever it is, and the more people you have, it just works better. Anyone I've ever done a Ouija board with, I've always gotten something. Sometimes it's not a lot. Sometimes you don't get a lot. You get a little something. And I can't say some like you don't ever get, or you don't always get it. Sorry, my brain's jumbled for real quick. Words are hard.
That was my waifu, dude.
Whoop whoop. Yeah, my brain literally just turned to slush for a second. But
nice.
There were times that we didn't get anything, but there were a lot of times where we got crazy shit, and then it evolved because whoever or whatever we were talking to, we would ask it the strangest questions, and it would give us like really just like funny answers or like crazy answers, like just weird stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was this one thing or whatever we always used to talk to that we ended up asking a bunch of crazy questions, and like the answers we got back, it was like the same one every time. So like he was like our third bro, we called him.
Yeah.
And like we had like a secret code so we had like a code word. So if I ever like go back to my house and I do a Ouija board with somebody, I can ask the spirit the code word, and if they say it, it's the same person I always talk to.
Ooh.
So I literally have a code word with a random spirit, and they always got it every time.
Spoopy.
But do you think other spirits wouldn't know that?
Right, exactly. It could have been, you know what I mean? But like, what are the chances? Because like we talk about the same stuff, and like I don't know. They just said the craziest shit. Like they told me a Wendigo lived on my stairs, and
what?
Like, there was like these really crazy old people. There's an old couple like in my living room. Like there was like it just said the craziest shit, and like it was just really interesting and like off the wall, and like dude, it was a really crazy experience. And then like my closet door, I know this sounds like bullshit, I promise you it's not. My closet door used to like open and close on its own sometimes.
Neat.
So and I would constantly hear shit moving around like my room, like in the middle of the night. Not like, it's not like crazy stuff. Like the floor would just creak in a way that like doesn't make sense. And then another one would happen in a way that like I was just like, you can literally tell where it was, but it wasn't like an all the time. Like I could just hear someone walking around, just like in the middle of the night. If I woke up, like you know how you wake up in like sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
Good possibility it could have been sleep paralysis as well. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
There's a million different ways that it could possibly be explained. I'm not like a diehard like yes spirits and like crazy person and spread all kinds of propaganda. I try to live a really open-minded like existence. So like it could have been anything in the world, but the Ouija board shit, someone was moving that, and not the people I was with, for sure, 100%.
Big hums.
And when I did it by myself, I did it a few times by myself where I got nothing. I did it a few times by myself where I got it to literally like guided moved.
Nice.
Just like literally like an inch, and then nothing else. But I've also gotten it where I got to have like a 5-minute conversation with somebody who was not nice. You do encounter people who are not nice.
Of course.
But you meet like crazy people. Like I did it one time at my friend's house. And we were talking to this guy. It was just me and my friend. And we were talking to this guy who was from the 1920s. He used to live in the house. And my friend was like, this house was built in like the 1960s. So I don't really understand. He was like, well, there could have been another house here before this house was built. And he probably lived in that one. And he was like, yes. And he was like, I'm really into jazz, and like I'm a black guy. And like he was just like, he's like, I'm like 58, like, and it was just really genuine, like that's who he was.
Yeah. Huh. That's
So
spooky.
I don't know, like I've had some really cool experiences with it. I've had ones where they're like, I'm a demon and I'm gonna eat your soul, and you're like, oh, what the fuck? But like, I also, if I died and someone was doing a Ouija, I would do crazy shit like that. So like, whatever.
You be the one coming to the board and be like, yo, let me just talk to you real quick, and it's gonna fucking.
I would literally be like, I saw your mother naked, and the demon, like the devil wants her soul. Like I don't know, just like crazy shit. Like
your mother looking real nice, dude. She look
I
like a
watched your brother
snack.
kill a cat and sacrifice to try and summon the devil. Watch out! Like just crazy shit. Just like
Vanessa.
And if you really paid attention and like you knew like whoever it was like well from like living in the house, you could just like come up with crazy shit and just be like, just like the smallest shit. Like I saw what you did.
I know what you did last summer.
What?
I saw you masturbating in the towels.
You just literally be like porn. Like you just be like, I know, like I saw it.
I know what you look up.
And then just like lil pee. Like,
tiny pee gang, let's go.
or just only speak in like uwu. Just really fuck with them.
Oh my god, are you gonna come inside me? Oh,
Right, like just like a bunch of like a lot of like an unnecessary amount of like W's and O's.
Please don't do that, Daddy.
What
I
the
can't
Just like
take it.
don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Don't be scared of me. I'm just a weird old demon. I just want your soul.
Just a D-win. But yeah, so yeah, there. My house was apparently very active spiritually. But I've known that because I used to get really creeped out in my house. Still to this day, if I'm the only one, like my parents usually go to bed at like 11 o'clock midnight, and then when I was younger, I used to like stay up until like, well, not younger, but like when I lived there, like when I was like 20,
Yeah.
I used to stay up until like 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I would just like there were some times where like I would like be watching TV and I just like would
Pause.
just really creeped out.
Remember that part. Really
right.
creeped out next time on Cyberjacks.
You're right. Next time on Cyberjacks, I gotta tell you. I gotta fucking tell you about the only spoopy thing that happened to me in my house.
Yeah.
We'll see
Find
you
out on the
guys
next
there.
episode, guys. Thanks for watching.